Hey guys, and welcome to the WrestleMania 30 review. Now I've actually got a new webcam. The audio and the quality of the video is now been improved, so I'm glad I've made the purchase of the new webcam. I'm hoping this is going to bring better quality videos to you guys. But let's get down to the WrestleMania 30 review, shall we? So we start off with the show with Hulk Hogan, the host of WrestleMania, coming down. He opens the show. He even botches one of his lines with the Super Dome, calls it the Silver Dome. It is quite funny that later on in the segment he does take the mick out of himself for saying that. So that's really nice. You have Stone Cold Steve Austin who comes down, gets a real good pop for that. He jokes about the botch of line. I'm glad they acknowledged that. It's just a nice touch to the promo, the segment. Then after that you end up having The Rock come down. Rock really cuts a really good promo, especially him not being there all the time. But he does cut a really good promo, in my opinion. And they just excite the matches for later on, which is to come. And really, this was just a historic moment for WrestleMania. I mean, this was WrestleMania 30. What I've said about WrestleMania 30 is it's an anniversary show. We need some historical moments. And we got one right here in the opening segment. This is probably because this is why we had like 8 matches, 7 matches on the card because of this segment. But I really enjoyed this segment. You know, you got Stone Cold, the Hulk Hogan, and The Rock. You know, these 3 guys. You know, they've made WrestleMania what it is today. You know, they've main event WrestleManias. You know, sold out arenas. You know, a very historical moment, definitely for this, and it really got me excited for the WrestleMania mood for it to come. So after that, we come to the first match of the night, and this featured Triple H and Daniel Bryan. Triple H actually in the opening match here. I'm glad this match actually opened the show. You know, you had this really epic segment with Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, and The Rock, and then you come to this really good match, which one of the most anticipated matches heading into WrestleMania. But I mean, Triple H's entrance was very good here. I think it was one of his best, definitely. A really good one where he takes off the skull mask. It's really good entrance he had. Daniel Bryan, the crowd were really into Daniel Bryan. I mean, everybody was going, yes, yes, yes. And this was one of the things I was most excited for WrestleMania. Just everybody, yes, yes, yes. I mean, 80,000, I believe. You know, going wild for Daniel Bryan. This is what I was waiting for. The match itself actually wasn't that bad. There was a lot of mat-based wrestling. We have Daniel Bryan doing a front flip out of the ring onto Triple H. You know, it was really good, this match. I think it was a really good match. Got the fans excited. Put the mood into WrestleMania, especially with the segment at the start. But ultimately, you have Daniel Bryan actually go over in this. Triple H even pedigrees Daniel Bryan, and he kicks out of it. And then Daniel Bryan does a high knee kick to Triple H to get the win. 1, 2, 3. And then after that, you have Stephanie slap Daniel Bryan. And then you have Triple H attacking him, and then chair shot to the injured arm. So they're just teasing that, you know, Daniel Bryan's injured arm, you know, he might not win now. Will he even be in the triple threat match? That's what they were teasing for, really, for this. But this match definitely was one of the a #1 contender for match of the night. I think this was a really good opener. Really good match this was. And the right person won. You know, kudos to Triple H for doing this for Daniel Bryan. He knows when to put over a talent. And if you look at his track record of WrestleMania, you will be surprised. You know, just believe me with that. You really will. So kudos to Triple H as well for this match. After that, we have the New Age Outlaws and Kane versus The Shield. And The Shield, you know, they were strictly business with this match. No bullshit. Especially when the New Age Outlaws come out, you know, interference with the Shield. And you have the match. This match lasted under 3 minutes. You know, no BS in this match, really. The Shield go over here with a triple-double powerbomb. You have the New Age Outlaws, and then they do the powerbomb, both of them, at the same time. A really good moment there for a WrestleMania. A good moment for a good showing, and a good moment for the Shield, Roman Reigns. Some good spots with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I think the Shield really did highlight really spotlighting this match. They are the ones who should have won this, and they did, and it was strictly business really, with it being under 3 minutes. A nice squash match. This match didn't need to drag out because you have older guys in there, and I don't think they've been able to pull off. This match didn't need to be a pulled off 5-star match. Quick, strictly business. This is what we got. I'm glad we got that. After that, we come to the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Something I didn't actually, something I just completely forgot to say about is actually the pre-show match. I'll quickly get onto that first, actually, because this kind of does link in with the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Yeah, the pre-show match. I watched it. I don't understand why this wasn't on the card. I reckon it could have been. I understand that some of these matches were like over 20 minutes long. The opening segment of the show. But maybe they could have fit this in, take off the Divas match, because that was pointless. But the match was pretty decent. You have the Usos retain, and you end up having Cesaro and Jack Swagger, the Real Americans, breaking up. And I think this really did show in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. So in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, we have the favourable winner of Big Show, who was a favourite to win this. But this match, was a bit of a clusterfuck at first, obviously, because you had 30 guys in there. I think I was a bit disappointed with the surprise entrance as well. I mean, I forgot who the 3 were. I mean, one was Antonio Cesaro, but I thought they could have fitted someone in there. Maybe even have Ultimate Warrior come out, run to the ring or something like that. That'd been a nice WrestleMania moment there. But in this match, you have a nice spot with Kofi Kingston. He gets thrown out of the ring, but his feet actually land on the steps, the steel steps, so he wasn't actually out. It's a nice showing for Kofi Kingston, because he's like in the Royal Rumble matches. There's always that Kofi Kingston moment, and that's definitely this Kofi Kingston moment in this Andre the Giant Battle Royale, and a nice way to feature him at a WrestleMania, definitely. So that was nice for Kofi Kingston. The 2 guys who, at the end, there was 2 guys, and that was Cesaro and Big Show. I really did thought Big Show was going to win this. But you end up Cesaro winning this, and he won this by body slamming the Big Show. He got him up for the body slam and just threw him out the ring. This is incredible, his feat of strength. Incredible. Fuck John Cena. Antonio Cesaro, to me, pulls off better feats of strength of feats of strength, however you want to call it, than John fucking Cena. I'll get to him later. But yeah, Cesaro's a fucking man here. Body slamming Big Show, and this is a really nice way to show some historical context as well in that match, because look back at WrestleMania 3 where Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant, and Big Show played the role in here of Andre the Giant being body slammed out of the ring. It was a nice way to kind of give a little bit of a rub to Big Show, I think. And at the end you have Big Show who shakes Cesaro's hands. This really does tease a babyface turn for Cesaro. This was great stuff. This Battle Royale, I really did like this. The ending to this was incredible. Definitely a mark-out moment for me for Cesaro getting the win. Great moment for him. Hopefully we get to see him featured more now as a good and a very dominant babyface. Something like that. This was really good. I mean, I really did enjoy this. After that, we come to something which I didn't really enjoy that much. And that's pretty much to the end, really. You come to John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. You have a really nice entrance for Bray Wyatt. I think his name Mark Rose or something like that. He performs for Bray Wyatt. A really good entrance for Bray Wyatt. No bullshit for John Cena. He has an original entrance, which was good. So a spot which I enjoyed in this match was when Cena goes for the knuckle shuffle, and then you have Bray doing the crab, the spider-like figure like Bray doing that crab. That was really good way to try and spook John Cena. I think it was a good moment in this match. But ultimately, the end of this match just fucking disappointed me. I actually went into this match thinking that Bray Wyatt would win this. And I thought, you know, he probably won't win clean, but he's going to win it. And he doesn't fucking win. And I don't understand why. Because all this was about was John Cena's legacy. Fuck John Cena's legacy. Seriously. I've had enough of this guy. I've had enough of this guy since 2007. And we still get him shoved down our throats 7 years later on. This guy is garbage. And he gets the win on Bray Wyatt. You have John Cena going out there talking about change. But there is no change in this match. You don't have Bray Wyatt win the match. Damn it, I was pissed off with this match. You know, there's going to be people, I think there's people out there saying that this is going to elevate Bray Wyatt. But the people who said that when Damien Sandow was against John Cena and lost. I don't understand how he's going to elevate Bray Wyatt. He lost. You know, you pretty much had the 3 members of the fucking Wyatt family trying to beat John Cena, but yet John Cena always gets the upper hand at a WrestleMania. You look at his track record, it's fucking ridiculous. It's same old shit. This guy is crap. He sucks. You fuck this guy. Fuck his legacy. I don't give a shit. You know, the right way to book this was for Bray Wyatt to win. What does John Cena achieve in this? What would Bray Wyatt achieve in this? Oh, a big WrestleMania victory for him. For Cena, it's just one victory and a moment of where there is no fucking change. Where he says there's going to be change when there's not. This guy is a liar. This guy is fucking cheap. I hate this guy. As a character in WWE, he fucking sucks. And why WWE defends him, I will never know. And I do not get it. I do not understand the whole legacy of John Cena. Because to me, it's a load of bullshit. You know, I'm gonna stop talking about this match because, I mean, you look at this WrestleMania before that match. You know, you had a fucking, this was fucking great. This was, you know, this really was a good WrestleMania up until towards this fucking point. It's fucking shit. I excuse my language as well because I cannot tell you how annoyed I was watching this when I saw the result. You know, I actually came into this thinking that Bray Wyatt will actually win, and he didn't. You know, it's just a missed opportunity for WWE here. You know, just fuck his legacy. I don't give a shit. After that, we come to a match where everyone was talking about it. I understand why. We have Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker. Now, I understand people are annoyed about the results. Now, I'll just firstly talk about the match. You know, it was slowly paced. You know, it wasn't very anything special. I believe it was 3 F5s to Undertaker, and he gets the 1, 2, 3. And when he got the 1, 2, 3, to me it felt a bit botched at a point because, I mean, is it because you know, we've never seen Undertaker lost at WrestleMania? You know, 21 years. I mean, that's a big deal. You know, and the referee looked confused. Brock Lesnar looked confused. The crowd was confused, obviously. But it was the fact that Brock Lesnar was confused. The referee was confused. It looked like a botched 1, 2, 3 at first for me. Then you realise that, you know, it's legit. 21-1. You know, it was on the Titantron and all that. So it's official. The Undertaker's streak has now been broken by Brock Lesnar. Now, I understand people are going to be moaning about this. You know, I mean, I was on Twitter, and the amount of people, you know, saying, you know, good God, is this really happening? You know, a very historical moment indeed. You know, for me, I couldn't believe it. You know, I was speechless. You look at those fans, they were speechless. You know, I've always been a believer that The Undertaker really shouldn't have lost. I think he should have just kept the streak. I always used to anyway. But I think his last match really should have been at WrestleMania 28, the end of an era match, 20-0. I think that's where it should have stopped. But it kept going. And here we get the end. And that's the end. You know, we talk about legacy of fucking John Cena. legacy of Undertaker has now been broken. Very historical moment indeed, and I understand people are going to be moaning about this, but I have to say, do not get mad about it. Trust me, because ultimately, this is Undertaker's decision. You know, Undertaker decided to say that Brock Lesnar was going to be the guy to defeat his streak. Undertaker didn't have to do that. And I give a lot of respect to Undertaker for doing this. I really do. You know, I don't see any shame of losing to a Brock Lesnar. You look at Brock Lesnar's career. This guy is a fucking beast. This guy's a fucking beast. Had hardly any experience in UFC. Goes out there. Heavyweight champion. You know. I mean, I don't see any shame in it, to be honest. I understand people are going to be upset about this. But Lesnar, he's a beast in the end, and he defeated the streak. I wouldn't get mad about it. I really wouldn't. I understand a lot of Undertaker fans, you know, those really big Undertaker fans are going to be upset about this. I do understand. Trust me, I really do understand. But I wouldn't get upset about it. The streak's been broken, and I had to sleep on it because I didn't believe it at first. And I was like, whoa! I mean, you look at the crowd at WrestleMania. These guys were speechless. These guys were like, they couldn't believe it, and nor could I. For me, this made a historic moment, WrestleMania. In my opinion, I understand people are going to be mad about it, I do. But Brock Lesnar is the guy. Brock Lesnar's the man. He's a legit badass. He's a legit kick-asser. I mean, if you was to have a real fight, the whole WWE, Brock Lesnar's going to win. Hands down. This guy's a beast. And he beat The Undertaker and has ended the streak. Very controversial indeed. Very controversial. And I understand people are going to be upset about it, but I just wouldn't get upset about it. I really wouldn't. Just let it dwell in. I would. I'll just let it dwell for now. Let it just get to your heads, because I mean I have to sleep on this as well. But the match itself wasn't that great. It was the end to this match, which was made a historical moment indeed. And I also heard a news source that people were leaving WrestleMania after this match. You know, it just shows that a lot of people really do, you know, get too involved with this Undertaker streak. I wouldn't, in my opinion. I just wouldn't. After that, we have Vicky Guerrero's Invitational crap. That's how I call it. You end up having AJ win. I mean, no one was interested in this after seeing Undertaker lose at WrestleMania. I didn't care. I went out for a drink and come back, and then AJ won. I don't care. But after that, we come to the main event of the show. This was the triple threat match. Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Randy Orton for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But anyway, this match, you end up having Triple H coming out, takes out the ref, gets Scott Armstrong in. You have a really good spot in this match where you have a Batista bomb through the announcement table with an RKO. I mean, holy shit, that was a real good moment there. A really good holy shit moment there. You have Randy Orton who actually does the RKO. He actually lands on one of the monitors, the screen monitors, and actually splits one of his backs. Actually cut his back open. You should take a look at that. I mean, look at that spot again. You know, one of the most this was one of the biggest spots in WrestleMania. This WrestleMania, definitely really good moment that was. You have Daniel Bryan like taking him out with a stretcher, and you know, they were really teasing that he was not going to win. You know, that all faith was lost. But you end up having him, you know, get out of there, you know, on his own feet. And then in the end, you end up having Bryan, who gives the yes lock. Well, he has Batista in the yes lock, and Batista taps out. Incredible. Batista actually tapped out to this. The Royal Rumble winner. I thought it was going to be Randy Orton who was going to get the pin, and who was going to get the loss here, or whatever. But it was actually Batista, which really surprised me. And then after that, you have the WrestleMania moment of Daniel Bryan. Yes, with the 2 championship belts, confetti, fireworks. This was a truly great WrestleMania moment, indeed. And I'm glad this happened. I'm glad the WWE have not dropped the ball on Daniel Bryan. I'm glad they're going to have him, you know, have his run as the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You know, he's been screwed since SummerSlam, and this story makes sense. And it's going to be very interesting for Raw tonight. I cannot wait for Raw tonight. You know what the Raws are like after WrestleMania. Normally, they're better. But they're usually better because WrestleMania fucking sucks. See WrestleMania 29. But I'm looking forward to Raw tonight. I really am. Overall thoughts of this WrestleMania, you know. The only really... there's a few bad stuff. I mean, John Cena was bad. But apart from that, I mean, the Vicky Guerrero Invitational as well, that sucked. I thought Hogan could have made a few more appearances because he was the host of it. To me, he didn't really make enough appearances in this show. But I mean, this show, in my opinion, I think it was WrestleMania worthy. I think it was a really good WrestleMania, in my opinion, much better than WrestleMania 29. This was an anniversary show, and to me, it felt like WrestleMania. I'm glad I made the purchase for this and watched it live. This was a good WrestleMania. WrestleMania moments throughout the show. From the opening segment, Antonio Cesaro, and then Daniel Bryan winning, and also The Undertaker losing, made a historic night indeed. And to me, what this WrestleMania also represented was the establishment of newer guys. See Antonio Cesaro, Daniel Bryan. Bray could have fucking won his match, but John Cena said no to that, so there's no much change for him. So fuck Cena. But to me, and the Shield as well, you know, these newer guys establishing themselves on the biggest show of them all, the Showcase of Immortals, WrestleMania. Match of the night for me was definitely the main event. Daniel Bryan, Batista, and Orton made a historical moment at the end. In my opinion, I did enjoy this WrestleMania. I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Share your thoughts on this WrestleMania. I also want to see your comments as well with the Undertaker loss. You know, no disrespect to the Undertaker here, you know, and all that. He lost, though. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys. Until next time, because I'll be back doing the Raw review. See ya!